Hi, I'm Charmaine. Welcome to this 20-minute yoga class to help you tap into your own positive energy and to bring some joy into your day. I've also made you the perfect affirmation video for happiness and joy linked on the top right-hand corner of your screen. Be sure to check these out after the class, but for now, find a comfortable seated position, root your seat bones into the earth, and let's get started. Take your hands onto your heart so you can really start to connect with your breath throughout your practice. Take an inhale breath, filling the breath from the base of the lungs and letting it travel all the way through up into the throat. Hold the air in if you can. And exhale fully. Keeping this calm breath in place, prepare to create even more space in your body through your first twist of the class. Take an inhale breath as the arms sweep to the sky. And as you exhale, take a look over the right shoulder. We're just getting started, so keep your twist fairly gentle if you can. Take an inhale to create length through the spine. And as you exhale, soften your gaze as you look over your right shoulder. Preparing to come to the other side, take an inhale breath. And exhale, twisting over to the left. You might notice that you've got more space on one side of the body than the other, but by the end of the class, hopefully you'll be nice and balanced out. On your next inhale breath, get ready as we prepare to come into cat-cow. Exhale, bring the hands forward, sweep the knees underneath the hips, wrists underneath the shoulders, and breathe the body through the gateway of the arms. Exhale, look towards the navel or the knees. Inhale, breathe the body forward. We're working to move stagnant energy out of the body so that we can make space for fresh energy, fresh oxygen coming into the body in place. Get creative, tune in with your own breath. Every inhale can take you forwards and the exhale takes you backwards, but you can add free movement into the body as well. Press through the hips, maybe stretching into the sides of the rib cage, the wrists. See what feels good and see where you can create as much space as possible ahead of us flowing through this practice together. Setting up for thread the needle. Take the left hand forwards, right hand reaches up to the sky, maybe take your gaze up there too. Thread the arm through and let the chest find the floor. Coming into this deep twist, option to stay here, or you can feed the right hand into the earth, reach it to the sky, and find the top of your hip bone to create a deeper twist. Wherever you are, let the breath flow freely as you inhale through the nose and exhale fully. On your next inhale breath, if you were binding, let the hand come back up to the sky and then feed it into the earth as you spiral open with the right arm. Exhale, swap sides, and on the next inhale, left hand rises to the sky, feeds through into the earth, and lets the chest come down to the ground. Keep the body long here, and keep the breath strong, maybe going for the bind again on this side. Take a moment to inhale fully and deeply, and to exhale for the same length of time. One more inhale breath. And as you exhale, release the bind if you're binding. Take the hand back down to the ground, feed both hands forward, and come into your extended puppy pose. An absolutely brilliant warm-up to get you ready for your first downward facing dog of the day. Tuck the toes, press the chest to the thighs, lift the hips and pedal the legs. You can pedal the legs anytime you want to in your downward facing dog. You don't need to wait for my cue. Bring yourself to stillness. Focus on the breath. Inhale to recharge. Exhale as you ground. See if you can keep this rhythm going throughout your downward facing dog. Every inhale creates space, And every exhale allows you to come into your practice a little deeper. Rising onto the balls of the feet, right leg sweeps to the sky and comes through the gateway of the arms. Keep it easy, drop the left knee. Inhale, rising up the arms to draw them wide, bringing fresh breath and fresh oxygen into the upper chest. See if you can expand this breath all the way through the body. Left hand down, spiral the chest open, maybe using your right hand to see if you can reach back and find the left foot. Open through the chest, coming to the knife edge of the front foot and spiraling the sternum to the sky. Inhale, hand down, stepping it back and coming through a vinyasa here, starting with knees, chest, chin. Drop the knees, keep the biceps to the ribs, snake the body forwards. Inhale, baby cobra. Exhale, press it back, balasana, child's pose. Rise the hips and find yourself back in downward facing dog. Use this time to reset the body. Inhale fully and exhale everything you don't need at this time. Rise to the balls of the feet. Left leg sweeps to the sky. Knee comes into the chest as you plant the foot. Right knee drops. Raising the arms, drawing them down, letting the chest expand with fresh oxygen. We're revitalizing the body from the inside out. Right hand comes down as you reach up, creating space and maybe drawing the hand backwards again to pick up the foot. Spiral the front knee open, let the sternum come to the sky. Frame the front foot as you close back over, coming through your vinyasa. Option for chaturanga, pull the body through the gateway of the arms. Step or roll back over the toes. You can swap any of these downward facing dogs for child's pose if the body's feeling a little bit tired today. Otherwise, take a long inhale breath here and exhale to ground further. Setting up for side plank, Vrashasana. Left hand comes underneath the face. Dropping the left knee, reach up with the right hand. Option to take the full version of Vrashasana if you choose to, stack the feet. But we are just transitioning through, so dropping the right hand, come back through downward facing dog to reset. Take an inhale breath. And exhale, recharging the body. Inhale, transitioning through plank pose, right hand down as you reach up to the sky with the left hand. Maybe take your gaze up to the top thumb. Otherwise, keep your gaze facing forward. Getting ready to transition back through downward facing dog. Right hand down, hips high, take an inhale breath. And exhale to release. One more inhale and exhale deeply. Rise to the balls of the feet as you step forward to the front of your mat. Inhale, halfway lift. Preparing for Utkatasana, sweep the fingers, bend the knees, biceps by the ears. One long lovely line of energy as you inhale, stretching up. Hands through Sushumna, your center line, thumbs to the sternum. Reground, recenter as we prepare to flow together. Hands come to the side. Inhale, sweep the hands to the sky. Exhale, folding down and over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift, crown of the head forwards. Plant the hands, step the right leg back, left leg back. Chaturanga. Sweep the body to upward facing dog. Step or roll back in your downward facing dog. Take an inhale breath. And as you exhale, bring the feet together. Inhale, left leg sweeps to the sky. Option to bend the knee. Try to kick the bottom. On your next inhale breath, knee sweeps through the gateway of the arms. Sweep the fingers to the sky, getting ready to take the elbows wide as you inhale fully and deeply. Setting up for warrior two, inhale, pivot the hips, straighten through the front leg. And exhale, reset, rebend the front knee. Knee stacks over the ankle. Inhale and exhale here. On your next inhale, flip the front palm, reverse backwards, looking to the inside of the elbow, maybe the top hand. Option to take a bind. Body recharging on the inhale. And exhale, staying strong. Inhale, windmill the hands, frame the front foot, and bring both hands to the inside of the right leg. Not staying here, we're coming through Malasana, hopping the left leg forward. Use the biceps to try and press open the knees a little if that feels okay to you. Hip opener is absolutely fantastic for letting go of anything that doesn't serve you anymore. So use this time to inhale deeply and exhale. See if you can release something that you don't need anymore. Getting ready to set up for Padangusthasana, forward fold toe bind. Inhale, halfway lift. Take your peace fingers, wrap them around the big toes, thumbs in the grip. Exhale to fold. Keep a soft bend in your knees here, especially if you hyperextend. We want to have good knees for a long time doing yoga. We don't want to wear them out a couple of classes in. Inhale. And exhale. Release the toes, hands to the hips. Use the inhale breath to bring you up. Every inhale ascends us. Hopping the feet together, hands sweep to the sky. See the fingers and thumbs. Exhale down and over the legs, folding in. Inhale, halfway lift, crown of the head forwards. Plant the hands, step, hop or float backwards. Biceps to the ribs for Chaturanga. Sweep the toes, bring it back. Downward facing dog. Adho Mukha Svanasana. Exhale here. Find a little Hasta Bandha, grounding with the hands. Rise onto the balls of the feet as you inhale. Left leg sweeps to the sky, opening the hip. Exhale fully, using this time to enjoy where you are in your practice. Knee sweeps into the chest, fingertip lift, sweeping the hands up to the sky ahead of cactusing the arms. Letting in fresh breath, body strong. Inhale as you re-extend, straightening through the front leg. Pivot the hips. And exhale, finding your way into warrior two. Left knee stacks over the left ankle. Your drishti, your gaze, again is over the front middle finger. Using this time to focus on the breath. Inhale, flipping the front palm, reach forwards, and exhale, reverse your warrior. Looking towards the inner elbow, maybe the top hand. Option to take a quick bind. Exhale, release the bind if you're binding, windmill the hands and bring them to the inside edge of the left foot. Setting up for our first lizard pose, you can bend backwards and forwards slightly here. Another brilliant hip release, so making space for all the good stuff to come in and allowing you to release anything you don't need. Option to come onto forearms, or you can stay up on the hands. Your drishti, your gaze, is towards the front of the mat so that you can keep your neck long. Coming up onto the hands if you've been down on forearms, pivoting to the other side. Hands come to the inside of the right knee. And then again, option to come onto forearms to stay up. You can even drop the back knee if you choose to as well. Absolutely fine. Your practice, your yoga. Exhale. On your next inhale breath, coming up onto the fingertips and spider crawling through, setting up for Malasana. Left foot to the outside edge of the mat, hopping forward with the right. Biceps press into the inner edge of the knees, drop the tailbone. Keeping your gaze soft as you inhale and exhale, breath settles. Hands come to the earth, bring the feet hip distance apart and parallel, setting up for Padahastasana. Halfway lift, exhale fold, hands coming all the way under the feet, toes maybe coming up the wrists as you fold in. Don't forget the micro bend in your knees. Crown of the head magnetizes to the earth on the exhale. Hips lift a little higher on the inhale. On the next exhale, release. Bring the hands to the hips. Use the inhale breath to ascend. Hopping the feet together, setting up for a balance pose. Balance body, balance mind. Bend the right knee. Bring the hands over the shin as you squeeze the knee into the chest. Right hand stays on the shin. Left hand to the hip. Open up the knee. If you want to take it to a single extension, you can take the leg out to the side and use your toe bind. Otherwise, staying here, focusing on the breath, closing over, and we take it to the other side. Left knee into the chest, squeeze it in, opening up through the gateway of the hip. Toes are dorsiflexed. Maybe taking your gaze to the right thumb. Exhale as you close. Wiggle it out. Why not? Inhale, hands sweep to the sky. Exhale down and over the legs. Inhale, halfway lift. Planting the hands, step back the right leg. Step back the left. Gonna drop the knees down to the earth. Bringing them down, press it back, Balasana, child's pose. As we prepare for a little mat work, we're going to be starting with hero pose. If you have any problems with your knees, or if they're a little stiff today, just sit this one out. Remember, it's yoga for joy, so we want to enjoy our asanas as we come through this practice. Otherwise, placing the seat bones between the heels, hands on the feet, walk back the elbows, and then coming all the way back, arms sweeping up and back. You can take opposite elbows here, otherwise enjoying the stretch. The lumbar spine will naturally peel away from the earth slightly, especially depending on your body shape, so work with your body. Take an inhale breath, and exhale. Can you surrender completely to the earth? Inhale, hands onto the heels, making your way gently and easily back up. Let's counter pose this. Sweep the legs forward to bring the soles of the feet together. Baddha Konasana B. Feeding the arms through the knees, round through the back, and bring the crown of the head all the way into the soles of the feet. Enjoy the stretch. You've done the back bend, and now we are countering this pose with the forward fold. For every effort, we find an ease. On your next inhale breath, crown of the head comes back up, gently feeding the arms back out again, sewing the knees together, and taking the body forward. Palms can face up to receive, or you can turn the palms to face down if you feel like you need to ground a little bit, yogi's choice. Exhale as you start to curl down and through the spine, keeping the feet planted on the earth throughout. Move the body down onto the mat, vertebrae by vertebrae. Back of the head is the last to come down. Taking a quick moment here just to let the knees come from side to side before setting up for bridge pose. Making a fist, place this fist underneath the bottom, feet are parallel and hip distance apart. Take an inhale breath, curling the spine up vertebrae by vertebrae the opposite way that we have just come down. Press the sternum towards the chin, Jalahana Bandha, and keep your gaze soft. Exhale to release. Taking the knees in opposite directions, drawing circles on the sky or the ceiling. Breath as strong as you inhale, knees coming the opposite way. And we go again. Get your setup first. Make your fist, place it underneath the bottom, work the shoulders underneath. Inhale, lifting vertebrae by vertebrae. Maybe walking the feet in slightly here, lifting to the heels, coming a little deeper. Taking a moment here to come back to the Ujjayi breath, just in case you've lost it, sometimes happens. Take an inhale through the nose and exhale through the nose as you come back down again. Let the arms come out. Take the knees into the chest and draw large circles on the sky or the ceiling. We're going to be coming into a supine pigeon pose. Right foot comes on top of the left quad. Feed the right hand through, left hand around, and squeeze the quad towards the chest. You have options here. You can keep the right knee bent and bring the knee to the nose and the nose to the knee, or you can extend the right leg. Hands on the calf. Squeeze it in. See what feels good for you this morning. This is one of our last asanas, so enjoy it. Enjoy the deep stretch. Exhale. We swap sides. Left foot comes on top of the right quad. Left hand through, right hand wraps around. Knee comes into the chest. You can stay here if you want to, otherwise peeling up the knee to the nose and the nose to the knee. Or maybe taking that option again of straightening the leg. Hands on the calf. Squeezing the leg towards the face. Take an inhale breath. And exhale fully. Knowing you've done all the hard work now, so we can set up for Savasana. Let the knees come from side to side before bringing the legs long into Savasana, knowing you can stay here as long as you would like to. Thank you for practicing with me today. If you enjoyed today's class, please do consider liking, commenting, and subscribing. The more you do that, the more classes I can make for you. Be sure to check out my page for more videos. Take care.